to kind of Truly Bedrock with Alaydriem. It's Truly Bedrock's creative world with Alaydriem. And that's what we're doing tonight. Deacon CT over on YouTube. Welcome. Doing pretty great. How are you doing tonight? Longhorn Gamer over on Twitch. Simeon over on Twitch as well. Welcome. Hope you're all having yourselves a lovely night. I need to disable the preview in OBS because it's freaking things out a little bit. Okay, there we go. Yeah, welcome everyone. Hope you're having a lovely Thursday night tonight. Happy Thursday to you. Or unless you're living on, you know, the other side of the planet, happy Friday to you. Happy very early Friday morning. Excuse me, yeah, welcome. We're going to be over here in the creative world tonight, but now that Brutus Barber is here, we're actually going to head on over to Truly Bedrock, because Brutus earned himself, holy cow, what is in my, something is in this tea, it made my throat burn. That's not tea, that's like something a lot stronger than that. We're going to head on over to Truly Bedrock and give Brutus an upgrade to his relic. I think what we'll do is we'll start with copper, and then we'll just kind of work our way on up as we earn more items. I think that's probably the easiest, fairest thing to do. But I need to find copper first. I need to find something. Let's see here. I mean, I suppose we could just go, we could start with iron. Let's start with iron. That would require me to find some iron. Here, let's fly up here. In case you're wondering how you can get your own custom avatar statues and other goodies. Holy cow, people have just chewed through the gold at the gold farm. If you want to know how you can get your own statues, you can play the relic minigame. You just type in ! relic. And that's it. You have a mildly equal chance of rolling a relic, which will allow you to get your own custom item here in the game. And don't worry, I will fix it. As soon as I remember how. Here. There. We'll fix it. Should we make a sword too? Should we make a sword? Probably. We'll make a sword. Let's, we have a stick somewhere. We'll start with armor. But yeah, Longhorn, less than 24 hours till Artemis 2 returns to the Earth's surface. Have you seen the photos they took from the not so dark side of the moon? Holy cow, Earthrise from the moon was an amazing photo. And I wish that they had given more photos. Like, they gave us like 6 photos. Like, come on, what a tease. I need more photos than that. I downloaded them from NASA's website. I know it's not very often that I get to go to JPL's website. Let's see here. Where was that? There's a few amazing ones. There's one of the moon eclipsing the Earth. There was another one of the moon, like, just obscuring the Earth, and then there was one of a solar eclipse with the moon, and then allegedly they also took a starfield photo, which is just a beautiful shot of the Milky Way. Absolutely gorgeous. I have yeah, I was over there on NASA's website doing what I do and perusing all the wonderful things there. It's not that far from Earth to the moon. Like, it's only a couple seconds. It was an amazing photo. Where is, what? Where's the stuff? Huh? What? Did I get turned around? Where am I? Genuinely have no idea where I am. This is Jin's portal. Or Jade's. How did I fly? What? How did I end up over here? I flew the direction. Okay, well, let's just go through the portal. We'll find out where this goes. I think this is like the portal hub area where everyone was doing all the work. That's fine. We'll get into the portal one way or the other. Oh my gosh, really? What kind of suicide pact is this? Holy cow. I'm down to 3 hearts. What in the world? This is dangerous. This is dangerous. Just downright dangerous, if you ask me. Unfinished tunnel. Well, that's not right. Is this game doing this thing again where every time you load it, all of your resource packs are uninstalled? Global resources. Yes. No. No, that's there. Why this game be broken again? 32, custom statues. Well, that's not the right one. It's not 1.2 is the custom statues. Hold on. Custom statues, 1.6. Custom statues, I think it's 1.6. That's not right. Why did that load the wrong one? Well, that's just bizarre. Here, let's go check. Will I be making an Enderman cobweb tutorial? What is an Enderman cobweb tutorial? I wasn't planning on it. What does an Enderman cobweb tutorial do? Yes, okay, that's much better. This is much better. Dean, Brutus. Put some boots on you, put some armor on you, and we'll give you some pants. I cannot give you a head, an iron helmet. An iron helmet will not work for you because it will replace the dragon head that I have on there. But yeah, we'll start off with armor, and then as, I guess we'll go up in, like, quality, maybe. So if Brutus, you win again, we'll do some copper armor, which I think would go great with this. Then we'll upgrade to diamond, and if you win enough times that I have to give you netherite, I mean, I guess so be it. I guess we'll just throw that out. We don't need that, do we? That is unnecessary. Well, okay, so obviously it's a farm, but what does an Enderman cobweb farm give you? Does it produce cobwebs, or does it produce Endermen, or does it produce you Ender pearls? I do have an Ender pearl farm over on my channel. If you want to check that out, it'll teach you how to get all the Ender pearls from the Endermen. I don't know if there is a I don't know if there is additional resources that you can get dropped from that. Or not. I don't know. Am I building a life farm? Not tonight, Rusty. I'm not building it tonight. And the reason is I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, to be honest. I don't have all the materials. With weaving potions. Oh, with weaving potions. I genuinely don't know what this is. Hold on, I'm gonna look at this up. Enderman cobweb. Enderman cobweb farm. Maybe it's a Java thing. An Enderman cobweb firm. It's not procrastination. There is a difference. Oh, it produces cobwebs. Oh, it produces cobwebs. I guess, you know, that this doesn't look that difficult. I'm guessing, yeah, just, you don't even need to, oh, so take my existing farm and then throw potions of weaving on it. And I think it's exactly the same thing. I think that's exactly the same thing. No, and here's, and Longhorn, and here's why it's not procrastination. Because there's 2 other farms I want to place on top of what we currently have. And I want to make sure that I get the height right and not mess anything up. And I know, it just takes me a while to do anything. Listen. Whoa. Listen. It's, I've spent like the last, I guess since January 6th working on this voice chat thing. And it has genuinely consumed all of my time in a way that I'm gonna need to like take a mental break away from it from a bit, just because I can't both make videos and be coding 4 hours a night at night. It's just a lot of work and it's very tiring. So that's kind of been my priority right now. We will have, I guess, a spoiler for everyone here. There's going to be an update. There's going to be an update dropped on Monday. We're going to have an update dropped on Monday. It's going to be beta 10. It's got, what does it have in it? Hold on. I made it like last week and I've already forgotten what it was because clearly it was a fantastic update. Hold on. I'll check the release notes that I drafted that you can't see. Hold on. It is, oh, I can't be logged into my work GitHub account. That will make it very difficult to see things. Hold on. It is, can I not view this on my phone? Releases? I don't want to view the latest release. I want to view the draft release. All right, what's going to be in beta 10? A bunch of fixes and dynamic audio events. So what that means is that you'll be able to have custom music discs that you can upload with your own songs and everything in between and wire it up to Redstone, and you can make your own decked out experiences. You can make your own horror maps. You can make your own everything. And all of that is going to be in beta 10. And it's going to work on Bedrock 1.26. And then because Geyser isn't out for 26.0 on Java, it'll work for 1.21.11 as soon as Java is fully updated. There's a whole bunch of Java mods that have that aren't updated for 26.0. Also, why Mojang? Why did you have to go and unobfuscate all of the code for Minecraft Java Edition? Like, it's not just making it readable. It's like all the method signatures changed. I mean, every single one of them. It's just an absolute nightmare. Absolute nightmare. So yeah, but I have to wait till Geyser comes out, and Geyser and Floodgate are updated for 26.0. Then once that's done, then we'll have parity. But yes, you'll be able to go on to your favorite Geyser servers, assuming they have Bedrock Voice Chat installed, and then you can have all your fun little crossplay stuff, and then all your fun little pranks that will arise from that finding and that information. Yeah, there's a bunch of other stuff too, like the Open API specs published. There's some reverse proxy stuff. There's a whole bunch of stuff. A whole bunch of goodies. Yeah, there's a spoiler. That's going to come out Monday because that's when I have the video scheduled and when I have the post scheduled. So there you go. There's a spoiler for you. Spoiler about what's coming. And then I want to finish this house, right? So like this is like my top priority for Truly Bedrock right now. I need to finish this house. And then once this house is done, it'll probably be the Shroomlight after this. So we got to build this, and then I need to, what was I doing? I was going to build this, then we have to bring it over to TB, and then once that's over on TB, and all that's done, and we have the interior, and we have the outside facade done, we'll do the Shroomlight farm. Yeah, but yeah, house is coming first. Believe it or not, I have a list. I have a list on my notepad. I don't use cameras on YouTube. Maybe I will soon. I don't know. Who knows? But I have a list, and it has outlined every single episode and every single thing that I'm gonna do and that I have done for this entire season. And so I'm just working through the list. I'm just working through the list of what we have. And you're just gonna have to trust the process. That's all I can say is you got to trust the process. You're not surprised I have a list? Of course I have a list. Of course I have a list. Why wouldn't I have a list? I'm all about lists. All right. What is my color palette? So Whoa, how about we talk about this real quick? So last time that we were on the server, the creative world, we worked on this side of the roof. And I think I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. There's a little bit of like some color variation in here. I'm pretty happy with this overall. I did take the liberty of going over here to this side and making this side matchy done, which means that we've only got a few more roof faces that we need to do. We got to do this face, these kind of corner faces right here. And then we need to do this here in the back. And I think where the back of the house gets a little bit interesting is we need to do something about this down here, because this like little cozy entrance is a nice little cozy back door to the house, but it is ugly as sin. So we need to add like another archway here, especially since from the railroad, this is what everyone's gonna see. Yeah, so that's what's gonna be. So we need, I need to solve that, and probably we need to solve that first because this is gonna extrude out a little bit, and then that'll give us like an interesting little thing here. Did I make both sides matchy? Yes, I did. But I did not make it wider. So it's just awkwardly placed. It's not, you can see here, it's not 100% matchy, right? Like it's matchy and then flipped. So it will look a little bit different, but it will also look a little bit of the same. So yeah, that's the story here. Like there's a degree of I'm satisfied with it, and I'm satisfied with how this block palette looks, that I don't need it to, like it being drastically different is not something that I need. Like I think I'm fine with this on the whole. On the everything actually. Yeah, so I think what we need to start with is this down here, and then we'll move these items in here. And I think tonight, here's going to be my goal tonight for streaming. I want to get the roof done. Like if we can get the roof done, that'll be fine. And then I can tell you, like, here's what I want to do with the walls. If we come over here, like some of the older builds that we have, like this was the season 6 house. I don't want to use white again because I don't know. I don't think this will look great in white. I do like the kind of the brick facade that exists down over here, but it's not the template that I want to carry over. And mud is only going to be used like a little bit, very scarcely. Also, we used white in this build over here that we have on season 7. So I kind of don't want to repeat this, though I may like carry over like some of these elements just a little bit. I don't know, we'll see. But what I was thinking I would like to do is I'd like to kind of go with this stone texture pattern that we have over here on the megalith that we had from season 6. So what I might do here is if we have, and probably like this wall, if we were to take this wall right here where it's kind of darker at the bottom, we get a little bit of, you know, these coral blocks, a little bit of tuff, and then we move up here to a little bit of green speckled in. I think that'll be it. We might, you know, add in some of these down here. I think that may be the plan. And then like, if I can be bougie enough, do you remember how long it took us to find these on season 7? It took forever. And I mean forever to find these. It was downright ridiculous how long it took us to find these. Yeah, I will need to, if I can find some of those, I'll sprinkle those in. So yeah, so that's going to be the plan here. That is going to be the plan. Hold on here. I want to check something real quick. That is, I don't know. You tell me if on Twitch, if it feels like a little bit smoother or juttier than it was last time. To me, it feels a little bit smoother, but it's not like buttery smooth. The YouTube stream, I think, is pretty smooth, but I don't know. You guys tell me if you feel the stream is a little bit juddery. All the data points feel fine, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm just monitoring the stream. It's the one thing I haven't figured out yet. It feels like there's a little bit of jitter. But that could just be, actually I don't know what that could be. That could be literally anything. All right, so let's start with down here. I think what we want to do is kind of like build up over here. And this is where this is kind of gets a little bit complicated because we have the big fireplace over here, and that fireplace is gonna like mess with all the things. But if we were to like imagine that there was something here, right? I don't know what that is, but if there was something here, and then we were to mirror kind of the general idea that we have with this, I think that could be our starting point. And then I need to see here, like that's out 2. So if we go like, maybe like that, maybe. And then let's just do like some quick copying. So block, block, stair, stair, block, block, stair, stair, block, block, stair. That's easy to remember. Block, 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 block. Stair, 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 stair. Into the void we stare. That is horribly unfortunate, is what that is right there. That right there is the definition of not cool. Though I suppose we could make this work, right? If we're clever enough. Sometimes, like, I don't like doing like even pullbacks on things, but you know, we could, like, that's feasible. That's viable. And then this would disappear. And then we just need to figure out like how this ties in, because this is gonna be like a fireplace right here. Right? And I imagine this is all actually gonna be stone. Or sticks or something like that. But in general, like this would be what we have going over here, I think. All right, so let's get our inventory sorted here just a little bit. I think I'm fine with that. Let's take a look at our color palette over here. We had the orange. Yep, and then we had this. And then it wasn't the pink, it was that. No, that's still pink. Where's the other color? Was that really pink? Is those the only colors we have? Pink. And then purple. Yeah, I thought there was another color there. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? It's a mystery to me. And then what I would like to do is, I think, what I would like to do here is I would like to pull up, like in a diagonal, the yellow color. That's gonna be like a little bit tricky to do, but if we're just thinking like high level, let me see here. Okay, so that block, we always have like an extra block that's available here. So if we have like this, and I'm trying to think like something like this. And then... I think we actually need to keep like a more consistent height here. And then like something like that, right? We have kind of that yellow streak that goes up here just a little bit. Something like this. And we can obviously like tear out a few, and then we'll add like a few little splotches in. And then for the rest of it, it's just really a matter of kind of making the rest of this fit here. Okay. And I imagine I don't actually want the green terracotta. We'll try to stick a little bit green down here. And if I can get just a little bit of purple coming on this side. There is a 6-second cooldown on relics. So you won't be able to be able to spam it. Just a heads up over there on YouTube. Let's see here. Yeah, so I think that'll work. So then like down here, I think we'll do like the same thing. I mean, you can spam relic all day long. The bot won't relinquish them. I was just, just trying to be practical with you. I know, I can't make anyone do anything. If I could make people do things, Boy, what a world that would be, huh? I think the only people I can actually make do something are my children. They listen to me. I know, isn't that crazy? Probably the only parent in the world who can say, yeah, if I tell my kids they need to do something, it gets done. It's pop the spam. Oh, it's not spam. It's not spam. 2 button presses is not spam. Let's see here. We'll keep this gravy train going. Oh, is the music not on? Man, that's... Here. There we go. Boy, I was wondering, like, wow, it's like, feels dead in here. Nope, it's me. I didn't turn the music on, sorry. That also doesn't go in that row. There, that is better. Longhorn, it's why I'm not interested in being a mod. That's why you have a hair trigger. Yeah. I'm a lot more, what's the word? Judicious in the Discord server? I think that's maybe the wrong way of saying that. Definitely have a much lower tolerance for very certain things that happen in the Discord server. But Discord also gets like, man, there is just so many horrible things in Discord. Like, it's not even funny how bad things get in Discord. And my tolerance for certain things in Discord is also near non-existent. Yeah, you gotta get a 100. It is a 100-sided-ish dice roll. If you want the relic. I mean, you could just, you know, some people are satisfied with a 98%. You know? If I got a 98% on the test, I'm good. You know? I'm good for, like, the rest of the week. Yeah, it is a 100. It's the same 100 minigame that everyone plays. Or at least everyone on TV, you know? You have a sense of pride and accomplishment is what you do with the 100. Yes, just sit there satisfied. Or channel that unsatisfaction into another relic roll. If you're not first, you're last. That's not true. That isn't true in everything. I don't need to be first at work because my job is to make other people better, right? My job is all about making sure other people are improved and becoming better. So I literally do not succeed unless other people are better. And if they surpass me, I have excelled at my job. That is a sign that I have succeeded. I mean, sometimes. Sometimes it's make other people do the work. But not really. Like, it's to help other people do their jobs better. There's some things where you gotta be better. Like if you're playing your kid in Mario Kart, sometimes you have to be better. But I'd say like in general, at least I don't subscribe to that philosophy that I have to be better. Hey, Julie. Welcome. Hope you're having a lovely night tonight. Had 4 raiders over from Julie's stream. Welcome. That's right. I can be the one who works as hard as everyone else and still make everyone else do the job. Oh, maybe. I don't know. Julie, what are we up to tonight? More Pokemon? Were you playing more Pokemon tonight? Did you catch them all? Yes. Oh, Julie, you wanna hear a funny story? Oh, hey, Ron Ben, how you doing? Hope you're having a lovely night. Right? Like raiding to someone who's offline is that one thing, but Adequate, he's a pro raider. Okay, someone raided into him, and he, as a way of accepting it, instead of typing /shoutout, he did slash raid right back to them. And like, I think there was something set up where like his stream auto ended when he did a raid out. So it was like a whole disaster. It was a whole disaster. Hey, Hype Dog. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a lovely night tonight. Ron, I said hi to Ron. I don't remember. Ron, nice to see you again. Hope you're having a lovely night. We're over here on our creative world. We're doing a little bit of building. I want to finish this roof. I want to get this roof done. That's our goal for tonight. My goal is to get the roof kind of built up and in place. And then, you know, if I get this done tonight, I think I'll be happy. Yeah, no raid backs. No, you can't take a raid back. I mean, you can, but it's awkward. It's awkward when you take a raid back. Like, was my raid not good enough for you? Clearly not. Am I on Twitch right now? Yes, I dual stream to both Twitch and the YouTubes. All two of them. And for reasons that I hope are self-evident, I don't show chat on the screen because I have trust issues. AKA, there's too much spam and I have yet to find a bot that is 100% effective at blocking spam. Yeah, Ron, that's why I have trust issues. Yeah, that is 100% why the trust issues exist, actually. So thank you for that. Thank you for cementing my position. Actually, the auto mod bot gets most of them, if I'm honest, but there's a collection of stuff that it misses. And I don't know. It's not things that I want even appearing because then I have to go back into the VODs afterwards and edit them out. And it's just a nightmare. And no one wants to do that. And I have to unpublish the VODs because there's unscrupulous things being said. And then there's links that will appear because, I don't know, the Twitch auto mod doesn't work. So yeah. Yeah. There's reasons. I've got the reasons. It's why we can't have no things. Yes, Relic is on both Twitch and YouTube. You got all the goodies over here. Single command over here on Twitch. Same odds, though. Same odds. Maybe the odds ever be in your favor. They're exactly the same. No, Longhorn, it wasn't you. It's also why I have zero trust in Twitch's automod system. Because it definitely, like, should have caught something that was posted that was exceptionally inappropriate. So yeah. There's that. Yeah, so like that. That's kind of what I wanted to do. I think what we need to do here is like pull some of these colors over. No, it's the stupid bots. There's bot accounts that come in. It's them. It's always the bad bots. Julie, well, thanks so much for dropping by. Hope you have a lovely night. I appreciate you raiding folks over. Bye. I get that. I also have work tomorrow. But I have work just about every day. Yeah, just an FYI, Cassie's a little bit more brutal about relics. A little bit more sassy about it over here. Therapy has not helped with her attitude problems, so we've given up. Well, yeah, a little. I mean, don't tell me you don't like it, right? Sassy Cassie is why we're here. Yes, she does. If you were disappointed in your results over here, go to Adequate Stream where she'll mock you even more viciously. I think it's funny. We do. We all... Constructive criticism is healthy. Downright vitriol, on the other hand, I'm kidding. I have this general philosophy, is that all generative models should be mildly sarcastic, so that you fundamentally have a disdain and distrust from them. It's the perfect solution to the trust problem with AI. Okay, let's see here. Where do we need to build some blocks at? And there's ads over on YouTube too. That isn't exactly a surprise. I have little to no control over the ads over here on YouTube, on Twitch though. You know, I actually want to pull in some of this blue color. I feel like deep down, what we're missing is just a little blue. Okay, so what I like to do with texturing, now that we have this in place, I like to break up the pattern that we have. Holy guacamole. It's usually not a good sign. Sorry, one sec. Okay. Yeah, so what I like to do over here is, like, We have this pattern over here, but the better thing to do is just like extend and break up the pattern a little bit, and that'll just make it look like it blends a little bit. Actually, I think I'm okay with that, actually. I don't know, what do we think? I think I'm okay with that. Oh, we're back from ads now? It didn't even show up on my side that it started. I know Cassie said it started. But it, like, normally on the Twitch stream, it'll pop up and say that. I wonder if... That was weird. All right, what do we think so far? I think that's a good solid roof right there. I think we just need to do the other side. Oh, me. I know why I'm tired and I'm not feeling good. I went on my first bike ride of the season today. I was, my mountain bike that I had in last summer, the frame cracked right on the back. So I had to get it warranted, and it's taken them 10 months to get the warranty done, and eventually they just sent me a new bike. So I got the new bike today, and I was setting up and realized, oh, I put the pedals on my road bike. So I figured, okay, it's a nice day, like 67 degrees outside. I'm gonna go take the bike for a ride. So I went 13 miles. But that's why I'm not feeling good, because that's my first ride of the season. So I'm like just already starting to feel a little bit sore. And I haven't like done a whole lot of physical exercise because I haven't been feeling good. I don't feel good over winter. Winter makes me not feel great. But it's spring. It's spring now. Flowers are gardening. I got the mulch done. All I really need is for all the flowers in the garden to come in, and I'll be a happy camper. All right, so in case you're wondering, this right here is a placeholder. This is going to be a tower. But that's just like placeholdered in right now. We will need to extend this down, I think, but we're going to follow that texture pattern over there. So yeah. That's what we're going to do. Oh, this right here we got to fix. This is what I was wanting to fix. That right there. Got to get rid of that little glaring hole that we have right there. Oh, you moved states and your bike did come with you. That's not fun. I think everyone needs a bike. Everyone needs to have a bike. I bought my first one in the middle of the pandemic when bikes were stupidly expensive and you couldn't buy them. Like, none of my local shops had bikes. No one had anything. And so I had to buy one online. And it lasted me a real good long time. Like, that's 6 years. That bike was there for 6 years. I got 6 years out of that bike. And then I got a full warranty replacement from it 6 years later. I think, like, it's not a bad deal on a bike. Stone Ostrich, welcome. Hope you're having a lovely night tonight. So great to see you here. Okay, we can actually get rid of that. Yeah, I rode my bike pretty consistently in college. Like, college town, it was pretty easy to ride my bike to and from stuff. Not because I needed to, but you remember how 2008 was, right? Everything was so... Not as bad as it is now. Gas prices aren't as high, but the world was pretty ugly and pricey back then, too. And it was good exercise. Every now and then I take my bike to class. And it never got stolen. Which honestly, I think is the only thing I'm happy about. But that bike did not survive a trip with me. It did not, nothing about it did well. Cyan Fury over on YouTube. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a lovely night tonight. Great to see you. We're just over here on our Truly Bedrock copy world. Making some roof magic. We're working on extending this side of the roof over here. I think a bike is good cardio, though. Oh yeah, you can come over on Twitch. You can come over on YouTube, wherever you want to be. I'm streaming both platforms so that we can all hang out together regardless of which platform we're on. So you can pick your poison, whatever you'd prefer. Something like that. I am be happy with that. No, I'm not gonna be happy with that. Who am I kidding? We'll need to figure out something to go there. Cyan Fury, welcome, welcome, welcome. You know, I think it would be nice just to have like a little bit of this blue mixed in. There's value in these weird bluish textures. Yeah, we'll try that. Yeah, we're close. Pretty close. I will say, like, terracotta is a great color, but terracotta needs a texture other than, like, this super duper flat thing that we got going on here. Like I don't know what else to do about this. Like, there needs to be something else that happens that you can do with terracotta, because right now it's just a bucket of disappointment. Like, it's great for some things. Like, if you zoom out, it looks great, but I don't know, the busyness of this, I don't know. Maybe it's actually good that these, like, it's busy, 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 and then it becomes less busy, because it really does help focus the eye. That is a great visual trick, I suppose. But I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I make everything up as I go along. Surprise! Don't be surprised. Okay, one block I don't like. I don't like this orange terracotta. I do not like it, Sam. I am. Will not. I guess I will eat it here or there. That's beside the point. What is the theme? This is the theme. I like doing exotic roofs is the theme. It started over here. It started over here with this roof a long, long time ago. And I really liked the woolen roof, but I didn't like how that house kept catching on fire from every lightning strike. So I've been slowly just expanding the roof nonsense to fit this medieval fantasy style. General, thanks so much for dropping by. Yeah, so like, you know, I started with that. This is what we have in season 7 now. And I'm just trying to like keep expanding. We did this last season, like the quilted pattern roof, and I kind of just like the way that it looked, but I wanted to like bring in a little more color and a little bit more dichotomy. Yeah, so that's the theme. Right now this is our area over on season 7 of Truly Bedrock. Like this is what we have. We have the big tree I built, then we have this. But this is kind of like quaint and small and cozy. We need a big house. We need a big house. So that's what we're expanding into. The theme is go big or go home, I suppose. Thank you. That is a kind thing to you to say. I'm not a fast builder, though. Thank you. I'm trying to teach myself to be better. Minecraft is my creative outlet. That and programming, but programming is programming, right? And most people can't see what you program. But on Minecraft, like, you can actually get a little bit of a creative outlet, so try to use this to be creative. Well, I will say this, like, this doesn't... I think a lot of this is just practice, right? This is practice and... I don't know. Practice and doing something. Like that's not... That didn't start off good, right? Here, I'll show you. This is my current creative world. Like this little house over here from forever ago, this isn't even my first house, but like this isn't particularly great. It's too busy, the roof isn't high enough, but like we all start somewhere and then we keep working and working and working on trying to get better. And as you can tell, what I do is like I just pick up tricks along the way and then repeat the things I like. And then the things I don't like, you know, I just get rid of. So what I recommend you do is you find something you like and then keep repeating it over and over and over again. What can you do to prevent Enderman from stealing the mud? That's a loaded question right there. I mean, what can you do? I don't think that there's anything that you can do to prevent mobs from griefing other than to turn off mob griefing. It's that's just general Minecraft mob griefing rules. Yeah, so if you'd want to turn that off, that's the only way to do it. Otherwise, Enderman will grief all day long. Do I use any kind of client? No, this is just vanilla. This is just the vanilla client. I wish I used the client. But one, I don't want to get banned. Two, Amethyst doesn't really cut what I need. I think it would be nice to have Amethyst, but... And I have toyed around with playing with Amethyst. It just didn't really solve any particular problem that I had. I wish it did, though. I wish it solved a problem I had. Yeah, I don't... You don't really need a Minecraft client other than the vanilla one, in my opinion. Not much that it adds of value. We're also on Bedrock, right? Like, not much we can do about Bedrock. I know about World Edit for Bedrock, but I prefer to go into Amethyst. If I need to make like any world level things, I'll go into Amethyst. There is also the Minecraft World Editor that's built in. I have some thoughts about how to use that for some stuff, but I don't know. Doesn't like... It's not as intuitive as just using Amulet. And I think until that happens, there's only so much that's gonna happen with it. But the world editor for Minecraft is pretty slick. If you haven't seen that yet, you should go check it out. It's on your computer actually if you got Bedrock. Here. Oh, it's on curse fudge too. Man, why are some words so hard to say compared to others? There's some words like Quosforge. I don't want to. Do not want to come out the right way. Curse Forge. Yeah, I tried to use the World Edit mod for Java. It never really clicked for me. It never really clicked. I know that some people liked it, but it never just like made my life genuinely easier. And I think that's where I sit with mods in general. Like if a mod doesn't make my life 1,000 times better, and it doesn't even stay in my mod list until the end of the week. That's just me. That's just me. Okay, here. We're gonna get this. There's another block that we were supposed to be using. I've misplaced several blocks. Okay. Hey, not every block has to be perfect. Sometimes the blocks end up exactly where they're supposed to be. And that's okay. Don't try to aim for a perfect block placement in this game. Because I'm not perfect. On the roof? The roof looks fine. It's fine. Unless you mean like in here. No, that's good. You know, I don't like doubling up like that. Sometimes it just looks wrong. Okay. This is wrong. The entire row right there is wrong, is what the problem is. That's what you're saying is wrong. I will agree. That was not correct. That was a block alignment issue. Okay. Little bit like funkiness over here. But I think overall I'm okay with that. Yeah, 2% is not quite 1, but Katniss Everdeen, I hope that the odds are more in your favor on your next roll. Let's just leave it at that. Thought the odds would ever be in your favor, and they were not so much. I don't know, Stone Ostrich, you should have had one by now. Cassie's just really, really stingy about them. Wants to make sure that you have a sense of pride and accomplishment. For lack of a better word. Sorry, that's a bad joke. I shouldn't joke about that. She's not for Brutus for some reason. Would you serenade her with a sweet song, Brutus? Maybe, hey, maybe that's the trick. Maybe you have to serenade the bots with sweet music. Bribery. Hey, listen, I'm not beneath bribery. All right? I think that the best way to get people to like you is to give them candy. Right? If you have people at work and like you're new and like you want them to like you, bring candy. Just like every now and then, like, hey guys, I was at the store, I just got some extra candy, I thought I'd bring it by, here's some candy. Right? I'm not beneath bribing people to like me. That is totally in line with my character. And I think that it's okay to do things with the explicit intention of making people want to like you. I genuinely don't see any problem with that. Now, I'm not gonna go and like, I'll accept bribes in order to get you better product placement, right? But I'm not beneath bribing people. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to make people like you. And you know I'm not wrong. Trungo, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're having, oh, from a dentist appointment. I hope that you had good things at the dentist. You just got back from a dentist appointment. Did they have to do anything bad, like a root canal or anything, or is it just a routine cleaning? I hope it was just cleaning. If it was worse than that, sorry. Just to clean. Okay, good. Good. And I'm assuming that you're asking for candy because your dentist said, "Man, Trunga, you've done such a great job cleaning your teeth. You've done such a great job cleaning your teeth. I'm so proud of you. Make sure you go reward yourself. You deserve something sweet for taking such a good job of your oral hygiene." That's what she said, right? You're a hygienist? Or I shouldn't assume. That's what they said. They didn't say that. Brush your teeth, folks. It's important, and we only just discovered how to regrow your third set of tooth buds. Okay? It's gonna be at least another 5 years before you can get that magical injection into your gum line that it makes your teeth grow. Take care of your teeth. Brush them, floss them. Flossing's more important than brushing, but you still gotta brush. What about the iOS version for ProxChat? It will be out when it is out. We'll say there will be something on Monday talking about it. But you're gonna probably have to wait till Monday to get more details about stuff. All right, what do I want to do over here? I want to get this, and this. Just a little bit of greenery on here. By greenery, I mean whatever this stuff is. Mossery. What type of time? I don't know what that means. You're welcome to ask that question a different way. This is a bone meal. The answer for me is it's late o'clock. It's very late o'clock over here. Okay, let's get this. Let's do some mild decorating. Some of this. Merely adequate. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a lovely night tonight. We were just talking about you earlier. Happy Thursday for you. So close. And yet, so far. All right, let's see here. Oh no, that was the wrong button to press. You blame Adequate? You can't blame Adequate for everything. Trust me, I've tried. You can't. You can't blame him for everything. And this is like 1000% Cassie's fault. Cassie not relinquishing relics is a Cassie problem. You never understood relic? I'll show you what happens. You get if you win a relic. Beep, 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 beep. Hold on, we gotta come over here. If you win a relic, here's what you win. You win a statue of yourself on Truly Bedrock. One of these. You get yourself a custom statue. You roll 100%. Pick a custom statue of you. I upload it to my Discord, and then bada bing, bada boom, I add it into the game. It shows up on Truly Bedrock. And if you're Brutus, you start getting armor after that. So yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 winners right now. There's a couple people who still owe me a relic. They haven't uploaded their skin yet. But if you win a relic, that's what you get. No, you want a 100%. You want a 100%. A 100% wins you the relic. A 0% means you find the warden and it chases you into a deep dark pit. Okay, I want to get this. So yeah, I what I am is I'm tired. I think I'm pretty happy with that. I'm pretty happy with that too. Yeah, so like the relics, right? It's literally a 100-sided dice. Every time you type it, you roll a 100-sided dice, which means that statistically, every 100 rolls you'll get one, right? It's a little bit less, it's a little bit more. It isn't like 100% guaranteed. But statistically, every 100th roll, thereabout, you should win a relic. Unless you're like really, really, really unlucky. Okay. So I think we're good with the roof actually. Glow lichen would be nice though. 60 seconds. Thereabouts. They're about 60 seconds. The rules are ambiguous, kind of. Yeah, every 60 seconds it should cool down. This doesn't really do anything by me adding this, so I'm going to stop adding that. No, it's not 100 minutes. One person should get a relic. We've had lots of people win relics. All 5 of them. 6, no, we've had 7. 7, because there's 2 people who haven't gotten me a relic yet. Oh. Ow. Like life. We don't give them out for free. Okay, so I think I'm thinking. Let's do a lantern. Then we'll do a fence post. Maybe dark or light. I think that's what I want to do. Funny number, yeah. At least it's not 6, 7, right? Could be worse. Could be worse. My youngest goes around thinking 6, 7 is the funniest number on the planet. Oh my gosh! 6, 7. You rolled a 6, 7. Congratulations. Yeah, my youngest, he goes around saying 6, 7 to everything. He thinks it's so funny. Oh no, I saw. I saw. All right, what do I want to do with the roof? The one issue with like the slopey roofs is you can't do you can't do like stuff here. Maybe we'll do like that there, that there. That there. That. The plumber that installed your water filter, he was 6 feet 7. He had to get down the stairs. Jeez. That's tall. That's one tall friend you got there. I don't like that. Yeah, tall people have problems. Lower back pain. High up there on that list. I am not 6 feet 7. So genuinely, I wouldn't know. Again, same even-sided dice roll. It's rigged. The game's rigged. That's how. You think it's the illusion of choice. You think you have a choice in the matter, but I've actually rigged every single number that's ever been played here on this. I'm just kidding. I don't know. She can't stop, won't stop. You think it's a joke. She doesn't think it's a joke. She thinks it's hilarious. There's a difference. What's the difference? I don't know. Holy cow. Stone Ostrich, you did it. You've gone and done it. You've finally done it. Congratulations. Head on over to Discord, upload your skin. We'll get you out of the game next time we're on TV. Oh, my voice is cracking there. Stone Ostrich, congratulations. It finally dropped. You've been fighting that one for a while. That one has been a many streams a-coming. And you did it before an ad, which is the most impressive part. Congratulations, Stone Ostrich. Head on over to Discord, upload your skin, claim your prize. GG. Yeah, I don't like that there. Maybe we just need like that to swoop that out a little bit better. Trying to decide if I'm okay with this. Not okay with that. I mean, that's... coming along. That is coming along. Trying to decide what else I would like to do here. Other than the walls. Don't say, do the walls, Alaydriem. Yeah, I know, we gotta do the walls. Yeah. You use a creator skin, so that complicates things a bit. Hold on, let's wait till you get out of the ad. Hold on, wait till we get out of the ad here. Okay, let me know if we're out of the ad on your side, and I can talk a little bit about the creator skins here real quick. So, Stone Ostrich. I can add creator skins to the game if I know the elements, and it's not like obscenely expensive to like buy all the components. The only thing that I'm gonna have trouble with is hair. because I'd have to like custom texture the hair. But as long as it's not like custom modeling, if you send me what the things are, I might be able to add it. But it's gonna very much depend. So like this one right here, I custom modeled this using the creator skin items. Like that's genuinely the crown thingy that I have on my head. So it is possible, but like custom geometry is really the big limiting factor. If it's just like you have a creator, like, and you just need the skin, probably the easiest thing to do would be to join a geyser server if you have access to one. And then the geyser servers, Geyser and Floodgate has like a Bedrock to Java skin translator. And then you can export if you have a Java account, you could export the skin. Or like do pixel per pixel drawing. I don't know. Send me what you have. And then we can talk about like what our options are. I'm not gonna be able to do custom modeling, but if it's just like you have like the creator elements, it's pretty easy to extract and pull out. Depending on what it is. I can decrypt Bedrock packs, if that makes any sense. I have the power to decrypt anything. I know, I'm kind of a horrible person. I hacked Minecraft. Yeah, everything in this world I've made. Everything in this world I've made. This is actually the full thing. We hit world height over here. Like all of this, all that we made. This is our season 6 project over on Truly Bedrock. And the big old megalith over there. We have the big tree in the background. We have these. I have a couple copies of it lying around here. Go check out the best builds playlist over on YouTube. That's what I'd recommend. I got a playlist of like the cooler, prettier things. And then all of the season 6 playlist. There's a bunch of stuff that went in there. If you like that, you might like that playlist. Okay. So mainly the rainbow beanie has slight geometry to it. So go head over to Discord and send me the, well, here, hold on. Let's see if we can find it. I'm kind of curious. The hair is genuinely the hardest part because you can't extract the stuff, right? Headwear. Oh, the default ones are real hard to extract too. I'd have to see. Rainbow beanie. Well, if it's default, I should have it, right? Let's see here. It's a hat item, right? Oh, this? Is it that? Oh yeah, rainbow beanie. That one right there, right? I might be able... I need to see if that is... I'll need to see. I might be able to extract that. So like there's some of the ones that are built into the game that aren't treated as a pack and they're in the code. But that's this one is like relatively like it's another box, right? Let's be honest, it's just that other box right there. And that is actually quite pixelated. I might be able to do that. Yeah, send me like what all the items you're using and I'll see what I can do. I'm not gonna be able to like custom model it, but we can chat in Discord. We can chat in Discord and I can let you know what I can and can't do. Okay, so let's see here. I'm pretty happy with how this has turned out so far. You think if I just like move this over to Truly Bedrock and I just didn't do the walls, you think anyone would notice? You think like there would be a riot on the server for me being uber lazy? There would be. Adequate would never let me hear the end of it. Okay, we gotta start thinking about what I wanna do for the walls. me get rid of all the items in our inventory here real quick. I think I built it in a day. Why? Because no one logs into the server? No, that's more than it. This is like, it's a day to do the roof, right? That's a day to do the roof, and then probably another day to do the walls. Things just take time. Okay, I want to take a look over here. So one thing that I need to do is fireplaces. Like, we need more of these wonky, wacky fireplaces. I'm thinking what I want to do is I want to have one where we're going to have a couple, right? So this right here, that right there is a fireplace. So this is going to go zoink all the way on up. Hello. Yeah. That's going to go up, and that's going to stick out over here, and it's going to be a little bit funky, but that's going to blow out part of this. That's going to be fine. I would like a series of fireplaces like here and here. I'm just thinking. And then it would be nice to have like a bigger fireplace over on this side. Somewhere over here. But I think like these fireplaces here, they help make the build feel a little bit wider, which I think is a beneficial and useful thing. It helps, I don't know. It helps pull things away. So I'd like to do that. I think that'll be what the plan is. Did I do a fireplace in this build? No, I mean, maybe like something small like this, but like bigger, slightly bigger than this. And then the roof, there's a couple more things we can add to the roof. I really, really, really like using these, to be totally honest with you. But what we did there on the other build was good too. So maybe we'll just like mix and match and compare. No, it's gonna be this 100%. Absolutely no doubt. We'll get this in real quick. It'll help me when I'm building. You accidentally threw your OP into the wood. Oh man. I've done that before. I've done that before. Threw my power item into the void. It's the worst. It's because Q and escape and all the other buttons are so close together. Although, I can probably, Deacon, I can probably one-up that. We went nether mining. I got like 20 ingots. Right? So an excellent haul. It was an excellent haul. I was very, very happy with it. We smelted it all down. And I placed it inside of my valuables shulker box. But then my inventory was full. So when I went to go pick up my shulker box, after I broke it, I didn't realize that my inventory was full. So I didn't pick it up. And then I logged out of the server. And that box, with all that netherite, and all my diamonds for the entire season that I mined, and all my other valuables, is gone. And not that it's a contest, but I am bitter about it. Yeah, it happened. It happens. It happens to the best of us. Sometimes your stuff just doesn't survive the trip. it's okay, right? It's not hard to get the stuff back, right? You just go to your villagers, right? I'm assuming that you have access to villagers. You just head on over to your villagers, be like, hey friends, I need a new axe. I need to ask you a question. Can I get a new axe? And they're like, yeah, I gotcha. Man, 0%. It's like rolling a 100, but you rolled wrong. Liara, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a lovely night tonight. Oh, James, no, no, no. I was moving things from my, like, I moved the shulker box out to load it up to put it in my in chest. And then it's some, like, I just like, okay, it's in my inventory. I need to log out because I got something else to do. Man. It is why I keep it in my in chest. I didn't pick it up. I didn't realize that it was out of inventory space. It was the perfect storm. How many people have gotten 0%? Everyone's got a 0% at one point. Excuse me, at one point. At one point, everyone gets a 0. Hey, don't feel bad for me. It's a game. Game. Right? We're all here having fun. We're having fun. Sometimes you just gotta take a break. Have fun again, right? Can't be bitter about it. I mean, like, if you're bitter about stuff, right? You just find creative solutions for it. Like over here, this roof kept catching on fire. I'm pretty sure someone was lighting it on fire, but it kept getting lightning. So the solution is you make yourself a trident killer, a trident ticker, give it channeling, and throw some tridents in that sucker. And bada boom, you have permanent lightning on demand. Here, this is a fun little trick. Let's see here. Let's give ourselves some tridents. Give ourselves, oh, I want more tridents than that. And I want sticky pistons. And I want lightning rods. And then I want, what else do I want? Redstone, that, and then a lever. Or lever. I don't remember how this works. I don't remember the simple redstone for this. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Can I put that there? Yeah, okay. You just do this. Get yourselves that. And then we need some channeling. And an anvil. Yeah, go over to mcbdl.com. And I just like to pick out packs that I think look cool for the season. All right, so we're gonna do this. Oh, excellent. I didn't mean to make 3 of those. That's fine. And then, weather, thunderstorm. How about just thunder? What? There's a snowy biome. Well, that won't work in this biome. This is really a snow biome? In a flat world? Really? Wow. I mean, genuinely, what are the odds of that? Okay, here, let's go over here. Here. We'll reverse that. What's the odds that in a flat world you find the one spot that it's snowing? Wait, is it snowing over here now? Oh my gosh. Why is it like snowing in some parts of the world but not in others? It won't do it here. Okay, here. We'll try it right here. It is a blizzard. A little peculiar. It's hard to set up this trident thing because it doesn't work in the snow. But I guess I'm getting really good at rebuilding it over and over again. Yeah. So if you ever like need to make your own lightning, right? Oh, out of render distance. Yeah, so if you ever need to make your own lightning for anything, that's how you do it. It's a pretty amazing trick. It's also really, really loud. I'm only mildly deaf now. It's also a great trident redirector, so if you wanna like make sure that your house doesn't burn down, you just set up one of these. You have it set up so that when it rains, this just goes off. Weather clear. Yeah, pro tip on managing your weather. I'm a professional weather mitigationist. Not a weatherman, a weather mitigator. I learned all the tricks. Almost as loud as a Motley Crue concert. Yeah, almost. Okay, yeah, so we're almost done with this. Here's what I'd like to do. I would like to get, next time we're on stream working on this, I want to start building in the textures with these walls. And I'm trying to decide what I want to do for like the exciting bits. I do really, really like this, but we did use it like last season. So I'm trying not to like repeat everything over again, but I really, really do like that. So maybe we will, I don't know. I'm going to evaluate what some options are. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I do want to log on to the server real quick. Yeah, change the blocks around a bit, you know. Don't do the same thing twice. No one will ever notice. No, they won't. Oh! It's laggy in here. Why is it laggy in the nether? Alright. Alright, and so the other thing, the one thing I want to look at over here is the lay of the land, the layout. So once we get that built, I've got the front already terrain down. Kind of bad. Zombies. And the amount of mobs that spawns in this shell of a house is a little bit crazy. Yeah, so once we've got everything else done, my skeleton, dude. Come on, that's insane. Once we have like the house done, what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring like a wheat field down here. Let me get up here. Man, missed it by that much. We're gonna just like, we only got like a little bit of space. It's like 50% less than I would like. But I was gonna bring down like a little collection of wheat farms, a little bit of a path going through, probably a little bit of a dock over here. And then maybe some of... Where's the purple flowers? Where's the really purple flowers? It's not the lilacs. Maybe it is the lilacs. Yeah, maybe it is the lilacs. It's these. This is what I'm gonna bring in. We'll have like a couple little patches of those. I think that's what the plan is. I'll make that area over there look pretty. Very pretty. I'll make it look pretty, please. And I think I'll be pretty happy with that. Who put a sign here? You are awesome. Oh, that's sweet. I think whoever put that sign there is awesome too. Are these my chickens? They are name tag. There's like 6 name tag chickens around here that have been around here for the start of the season. The jitters are annoying. Oh, is it jittering? It's a compression artifact. I'll need to look. I'll need to take a look. All right, but that's gonna be it, I think, for this stream tonight. Yeah, that's gonna be it. I gotta get up to work I gotta do the work thing tomorrow. All right, so let's find someone to raid you on over to. Max Money's on. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and raid you guys over to Max Money. I'll get that set up. As always, beautiful pixels, thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a lovely night. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow night. Merely Inadequate are going to be doing a thing. And guys, you don't want to miss the thing. Let me tell you, the thing that happens when Merely Inadequate and I are together doing a stream, man, it is top tier. So look forward to seeing you then. Hope you have a lovely night. And I'll see you then. Bye, folks.